You gotta have, a touch up now and then. But don't let how the color do your makeup.
Right along live.
So I just got some information that came to me that said that Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell is about to launch his own podcast. And to that I say, welcome. Yeah. Welcome, Doc. Welcome to Vlogland. Welcome to Podcast Land. Welcome to my domain. And in this domain, Doc, I am your grandpa. Yeah, I'm probably one of the oldest one that's doing it right now. Been doing it for almost the longest on social media. So that makes me your senior, right? So I'm going to give you some advice on how to run a successful program, because this is my domain. This is nothing like running a country. Maintaining viewership on a daily basis, keeping people engaged is not easy. And trust me, it is not like running a country. So here are some of my advice and how you could maintain the thing now, how you could make the thing work. Because as I said, I'm your grandpa, right? First of all, you might be tempted to. But don't take advice from them fellas and them up so with that radio station. Them fellas and them, don't take no advice from them. Whatever you do, trust me when I tell you, do not take any advice from them. Them fellas and them have been running a program for, about 3-4 years consistently. And they never had more than 12 or 13 people watching their program. Doc, don't take advice from them. Don't do it. You might feel tempted to, but don't do it. Advice number one. Then, Doc, who's going to do your graphics? You have to have good graphics. You probably already have that. You probably already know people who do graphics. But don't use them fellas and them over so. Don't use them guys and them over that way, Doc. Them fellas only know how to create clickbaits. Don't do it, Doc. Don't do it. Good advice to make your show successful, Doc. You have to be consistent. Don't take advice from this fella. One time I had a program that people used to watch, and no one watched the program anymore. I don't know why. Don't take advice from him. Because some people said, it's one thing to have a lot of, followers. But when you can't have more than 100 people watching your program, it's suspect. You might feel tempted to, Doc, but don't you do it. Don't do it, Doc. Who's going to do your makeup? Come on. With all that light and all of that focus and cameras and all that stuff, you got to have, a touch up now and then. But don't let how the color do your makeup. Don't do it, Doc. With all that light and heat, Doc, you never know. With all that makeup, it might catch a fire. You never know. Don't, Doc, whatever. Don't do it. Don't. Advice to help your show get successful, Doc. I'm happy that you choose to do it. And not that other guy, that one that ran and lost the election in that constituency up there. I'm happy that he never got a chance to do it, because that guy can't engage nobody. He ain't keeping nobody attention for any lengthy period of time. So I'm happy that you choose to do it, than you give this guy an opportunity. But the truth is, I've never really thought of Doc as a presenter of a program. I also saw him as a guest. Doc, what are you going to call your program? What are you going to call the program? I have some ideas. How about just Rock with the Doc? That's a cool one. Yeah. How about Doc Rock? Oh, you know what? Just call the damn thing Doc. Just nice and simple. Doc. That's all. Now, every successful program, name the viewers. Like my viewers are riders, because they're riders. What are you going to call your viewers? Dockers? Dockers? Doc, whatever you decide to do, do not do any kind of polling on your program. Don't do polls, because people are way about them. When they're winning in the polls, they support you, they cheer for you, they give you that support. But as soon as they start to lose in your poll, and by the way, you don't have no control of your poll, right? But they don't care about that. As long as they losing in your poll, they don't follow you no more. They don't support you no more. They don't even talk to you no more. Don't do polls, Doc. Don't do polls. Doc, be careful with Emmeline Pierre. Be careful with Emmeline Pierre. She's a setup. Yeah, she's a setup. Dabrio too. Both of them set up. I'm just speaking from my experience. They would tell you they're coming on. You would put them on flyers. You would post it out there. And last minute, they just change their mind on you. Be careful, because that does make your program look bad. Especially when you put things out there. You get a permission to put it out and they just set you up so that don't look good. Doc, be careful of the people who would cancel on you last minute. That don't make your program look good. You have to be careful of that. Doc, hear me out on this one. Because to keep those viewers engaged, you can't stop anywhere in the middle of your program and take like a bathroom break or anything like that. Or whatever kind of break you does take when you're there in Parliament. You know, sometimes we see you, sometimes we don't see you. You come back. You can't do that. You have to be consistently there and engaging and conversating and keeping the audience conversation. Doc, I am just trying to help. Consistency in this business is important. Consistency is important. You have to be here on time. And, Doc, don't be afraid to ask for stars. You might feel like you don't need it. You might feel like your integrity is at stake, that you're not going to ask for stars, Doc, but you have to ask for stars. You have to get the audience engaged in giving you stars. It's a must. What time slot are you going to get? I mean, listen, you can't come on my time slot because, you know, I mean, we are the champion on this time slot, right? So you might have to jump on another time slot or jump somewhere else. But what time slot are you going to have? You know, I could give you some advice of how to get 100,000 viewers in a program. Doc, whatever you decide to do, don't buy views. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. There are some people that have 200, 300,000 followers, but they can't get more than 50, 60 people to watch their program. That is not good, Doc. Don't do it. In fact, I'll give you some insights, you know, of what you need to do to get 100,000 views per show organically, without even having a guest. I could tell you how to do this. I mean, listen, we are true to this. We have been doing this for a while. I'm going to tell you organically how to maintain and engage your viewers, to have them stick around so that you could get 100,000 views at the end of the show. I'll go further. I'll show you how you can make 1 million views on your podcast. It's something that we've done before. I'll give you the insights on this. In essence, I'm welcoming you to this vlogosphere, right? But I'm also giving you some good advice on this. Just remember that my phone line is always open if you have any technical issues. Any you might have or might feel or might think that you have the technical people there, but it's a total different set of thing. My phone lines are open if you need any technical assistance. Boom, boom, boom. Set up thing, show you how the lighting thing work, fix that for you, and no problem. Just be prepared for when people start spreading false rumors about your program, though. I mean, I know you probably got it as a prime minister. In this vlogland, Doc, it's a different thing. They just make memes and things up for you, but in a different kind of way. They just tell lies in a different kind of way. They have no facts to back it up, but they just put it out in a different kind of way. And I know you are familiar with this type of things because you've been a prime minister for so many years. But when you're in vlogland, Doc, it's different. I'm telling you this because I have been here for a long time. I have engaged millions of people on this vlog. I am just welcoming you to this vlog affair. Yeah? And as I say, if you can beat them, join them.
Right along live.